Welcome back to the Front Mission First OP walkthrough, and now we're gonna go see what's going on at this city-looking place. Let's see, arms dealer camp. We might actually be able to get some much-needed updated equipment here, and if that is the actual case, then that is immediately what we are going to do. As according to the actual guide I'm looking at, the next associated mission is actually in the arms dealer camp. And we have been thrown into the shop, so this has now been turned into an upgrade video. We have been so far overdue for upgrades, as you know. Upgrade him with Stunning God. Oh yes, look at all. Oh my god, look at all this, bro, look at all. Yes, we can finally upgrade. So let's see, according to the stats, what we got? Alright, that one is clearly designed for a melee class based upon its HP and defense, obviously. It looks like the majority, let's see, that's clearly Russian. We got a few different choices here. You got 440, 192, and 52. Or you can go with 204, 50, and 440. I'm in favor of this crazy Russian looking one. It's like I really like that. Let's see, 204 HP, 440 power, 50 defense. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. That's my buddy. Now let's see, arms. Take a good look at the arms here. And let's see what's going on. New Master Punch, Timpa arms. Alright, now pay attention to the stats on this right now, okay? This is the Timpa arm, if that's how you pronounce it correctly. And now listen, okay? 50 defense, 108 HP, 90% hit chance, okay? 90% hit chance on a machine gun, 90% hit chance for the arm, but the machine gun on it has a 99% hit chance with 4 times 25. And there's an Art Assault SP, but if you'll pay attention, that's only 3 times 29, okay? That doesn't even hit 90. Okay, and that's not anywhere near as accurate. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to give Royd the actual Timpa arm here, because not only does it do more damage, it still has a slight defense buff. But I mean, 4 times 25 to 99 hit, this is the kind of stuff I've been waiting for. And keep in mind, it will get rid of your hand weapon, because that now effectively is a weapon on its own. And let's see, based upon how he's set up, just give him a machine gun on the other arm too, because he was running machine guns anyway. So for Royd, I'm just going to make that modification. And now for the legs, yeah, the Timpa legs are still the best option we can actually do, as you can see with the stats here. And there's the new Mestar, but they don't have anywhere near the mobility, so looks like everybody's going to get the Timpa legs. As the CPU, we're going to have to go to a manual setup to get the Karen CPU put in here. God bless her, poor girl. And we're going to put the Swallow backpack on Royd right now. And I'll modify the CPU later, actually. Let's see, let's check and see what our left shoulder is going to be. Can we put a new shield on? Can we put a new shield on? Come on, please tell me there's a new shield. Please tell me there's a new shield. There's no new shield? Regret to inform you, but it looks like there is still no brand new shield, but there are new missile launchers, it looks like. And it appears to be that the Albatross is actually the top of its class. I don't think any of the other ones that I might have in storage or setup might be any better. So that's effectively what you're going to do. Sadly, no new shield, as you can see, because there's no defense upgrade past the WS-14B. So that's going to do it for Royd. And we're going to set these guys up the exact same way. Timpa, and then obviously, Timpa arms. And it's going to automatically unequip that stuff. Timpa legs. And let's see, he's short and long, so I think the Turna. Yeah, short and long. The Turna, pretty sure the Turna is good. Turna CPU, Swallow backpack. Upgrade him to the Albatross, clearly. And that'll do it for Ryuji. And we're going to do the exact same thing for Frederick and the other guys. we're going to upgrade them differently, obviously. So the right arm for Frederick is going to be the Tenpa. And the left arm, what's our option for the left arm? See, Numestar is the heaviest, but we lost weight on the other one, so let's go ahead and give him the heavier arm, the Numestar. And right arm's taken care of, and his gear has actually been very far outdated, so he's going to need the Tenpa legs too. And see, he's going to get the Turna CPU right there for short and long, because he very badly needs it. He missed 2 backpack upgrades because of how long he's actually been out of it and how long we've been really overdue for them. Left shoulder, I think he's the WS-14B. Yeah, it's the best one we got. Albatross. You know, there you go. Parts, got the Swallow backpack on him. We just upgraded the CPU. And that'll do it for Frederick right there. Mei Hua, obviously going to be different because she's so into melee. So we're going to see if we can squeeze her into the Numestar, since this is clearly the highest HP, highest defense for melee. Let's see if we can squeeze it in with the weight limits with these guys. Legs are still going to be Tenpa for sake of HP and mobility along with everything else. You got to keep the HP and mobility on. See, melee, dodge, let me check what she's doing here. 96 and 72, 84 and 84. Let's bring that dodge back up. It's not going to hurt us. Swallow backpack. And I think I saw a new melee rod as an option. Yeah, we got the Crusader rods. Can we do it? Are we gonna be overweight? Ah, fuck, we're gonna be overweight. Why are we overweight, bruh? Ah, damn it. I thought we were gonna be able to do both. Okay, well, at least we got one updated Crusader rod. And, you know, that other hand rod's gonna be just fine. Or maybe we won't be able to do it. So if we can't update the shields, that's a problem. Now, the shields are still the same. So, that's what we can do in respect to her weight limit and maximizing her armor. Sadly, you cannot do 2 Crusader rods, and I just don't understand why. I mean, you have all that power. And the updated backpack. I mean, sometimes the game's a little wacky like that, I guess, but there's nothing we can do in regards to that. So, Tenpa. And he's obviously all bazooka, so let's see how we're going to do this. Might have to, no, it can't go, that might be Numestar. Let's see if we can squeeze the Numestar arms onto Paul and get away with it. Legs, Tenpa legs. Because the Numestar cannot move fast enough. CPU, what are we running for Paul? I still think the L-Wacht is, the best one we can do for Paul at that point. So we're just going to update his backpack. I'm going to take a look at his left-hand weapon right now. We got any new bazookas? Is that a bazooka? Let's see. Boa 40 bazooka. 1 times 82, 62% hit chance. It's even got improved range. So yeah. Merry Christmas, Paul. We can't do anything about the actual shield since we're maxed. Albatross launcher. Let me see if I can actually get away with the heavier torso on Paul. Can I get away with it? No, you can't get away with it. Looks like in this instance you can't have your cake and eat it too. You gotta pick and choose. But at least we got the heavy duty arms for the bazookas. So that makes Paul heavier. Thankful for that. CPU is still the same. We got the backpack. That's all we can do for Paul. And Alder, I'm gonna mix and match with Alder now. With the way he is, we're probably going to need the Tenpa torso as opposed to the Numestar because he's essentially like all melee, but we're going to run the Numestar arms and the Tenpa legs, or it's the one we have. The one we have I think might be still, yeah, the Glenn's CPU with melee and long. That's really all you need for Alder. The way his stats are, and there's no new shield. Can we get him? Can we get him 2 Crusader rods? Can we do it? Can we get away with a missile launcher too? Yes, we can. All right, so that's the way Alder is going to be set up. And let's see. I think Hans is going to be set up like exactly like Paul is with the way I've been customizing our folks here. Yeah, he was overdue for some better legs, it looks like. Get that in there. Let's see, do we have any better fire control system we want to throw on here? No, you're still going to run the L-Wacht, or L-Wacht, however you say that. Brand new backpack. customize your weapons to be the following. And what are we going to do? Bow bazooka. Bow bazooka. Very grateful for having some new bazookas here. Left shoulder. Albatross. Can't update the shield, sadly. There's nothing we can do about the shield. We got nothing better than the WS-14 at our disposal. But anyway, that's how you actually gear up Hans right there. Now Kong, obviously. Let's see if we can get away with the Numeskar arms. I might be able to. The 10-paw legs. I think it's melee. This is melee. So that's melee and long, but no, short and dodge. Might have to make a compromise with better. Yeah, Kanon fire control system, CPU for Gregorio, new backpack. Let's see, Crusader rod. Crusader rod, nope, can't get away with it. So it looks like he's going to be set up the same as Mei Hua, basically. Molly. Tenpa. Numeskar. Tenpa. Let's see, you're going to run... Can you run just short, since we're going to modify her for short range? Yeah, we're going to do that. Icos fire control system for her, given her situation. Swallow backpack. And let's see, no, we're not going to modify that. We're actually, no, I think what I'm going to do for her is actually give her the 10-paw arms. But I mean, that does take away armor. So instead, what I've decided on, I am going to equip her with the Covet V300 shotguns. I'll make her a dual shotgunner just for giggles, since it does have a 98% chance of hitting. So she is now our designated shotgunner. That's, I guess, the way we're going to salvage her now. And let's see, did I equip the backpack? Yes, I did. And I think her CPU was adjusted as well. Yes, it was, to the Icos. So that will take care of Molly. And now what we're going to do is go deal with Bobby's mech now. And with the way Bobby's set up, he's probably going to set up similar to Paul, as well as, what was his name? Hans. But no, you're not going to get that one. Let's see, you're going to get the Numeskar arms, you're going to get the 10-paw legs, and your fire control system is, let's see, what is your fire control? No, you're still going to stick with the L-Wacht. You've been doing a fantastic job with that, despite my Three Stooges related jokes, which has probably become a running gag now. You're going to get the Boa 40 bazooka, You're going to modify your missile launcher with the Albatross. And since we can't update the shield, that's going to do it for you. And Purunga is melee. And Purunga actually needs to get some upgrades too. I think Purunga should actually move a bit faster. Power to weight ratio. So we're going to give Purunga the 10-paw. And then the Numeska arms. We're going to give him the 10-paw legs. Bring him up to speed. Let's see, what is your fire control CPU? What are you running? You're still running the Mezzo. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I can always upgrade it later. You are overdue for an upgrade, so you get the Swallow backpack. Crusader rod. Okay, Crusader rod. Okay, he's going to rock 2 Crusader rods, and it looks like the Tenpa torso brought the weight down enough for that. Maybe he'll be a bit more mobile than our other guys here. Oh, that already puts you overweight, man. What's going on with you? I don't understand what's going on here. Like, you seeing this? It puts him overweight already. We can't even... Maybe it's the arms. Oh, yeah, the arms were too heavy. That's what's going on. The arms we already had were, like, super heavy. We couldn't even do that. All right, legs. What legs? And we are still overweight. What is going on here? Now our shield is updated. Is it the missile launcher Albatross? Let's see, get a backpack on him. Let's see if the backpack gives us enough actual leeway to prop the 10-paw legs on it. You're still overweight, bro. What is going on here? Okay, 10-paw torso. Can we do the 10-paw legs now? Now we can. I don't know what was going on with that there, but I mean that was pretty ridiculous. Can we do the body now? No, you're still overweight. Let's check your fire control system. Yeah, you're going to run the Kanon CPU now for melee and dodge. We're going to modify you that way. Give you 1 Crusader Rod. And you've already got the Albatross missile, which I guess I equipped just recently. And you'll get another Crusader Rod, and I guess that's how you set Yi-Hin up. I guess them's the breaks for certain pilots and the way they're set up. Just how it works out sometimes. And he's overweight too, look at him. Tenpa, Numeskar, Tenpa. Let's see, you're going to run the Kanon CPU as well. Backpack on you, Mr. Ralph. Left hand, Crusader Rod. See, left shoulder, Albatross. Can we run another Crusader Rod? Yes, we can. So that's effectively the way we're going to set up his. And, you know, Gents, I honestly don't even see a reason to bother with Gents because it's just so late in the game. And there's not too many missions left. We'll probably be able to manage without even upgrading Gantz because he only has stun and guide anyway, and that's really not all that great compared to all the other pilots. I mean, Gantz is not so good. I'm gonna check out what sort of items they got in the shop now. We got a repair SP, repairs 400 HP. Don't know when we're ever gonna need those, but we're just going to buy a whole bunch of them. We're getting towards the end of the game now. You know, there's bound to be emergencies. Since we're getting more and more actual HP. Oh, error. Too many. You're buying too many. Oh, you're buying too many. Alright, repair L's. See, smokes, chaff. No. We got acid bombs and all that. We're going to redo people's actual gear setups too. I mean, I rarely use items anyway, but now would actually be the time to redo them. We have incoming Wanzers. Well, everybody, looks like this might end up a 2-part video. Unless I get to save my game before we actually get sucked into a battle, but in the event it's not, this has been a full upgrading session and then the arms dealer camp. Never mind. Okay, well, that was the dialogue in reference to the Mission 25 arms dealer camp. So save your game right here. And now effectively what we're going to do is I'm going to stop the video right here. And I'm going to do the arms dealer mission next time.